In the next 24 hours, the world as we know it will likely change. If you're watching this video right now, I'd like you to reshare it. I want everyone, we need to get this out. Because we're living in a time right now that we've never seen before, not just in America, but this is a global crisis that we're getting ready to fall into. It is all pre-planned. It was designed this way. The things that are going on in Cuba, the things that are going on in Iran, the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, they're all connected. Every bit of this stuff is connected. The war in Ukraine, Russia, every bit of this is connected. I want you to see this, okay? Because they're not fighting a regular war. What happened in Cuba, that was a test. The power grid failing due to the fact that they didn't have oil and gas, that is a test. And it worked. So now, I want you to look at what's going on in Iran right now and the surrounding areas in the Middle East. Because they're no longer bombing facilities with the military personnel. Now they're targeting oil and gas, petroleum products, liquid natural gas products. And it's not just the Iranians doing it, it's everyone doing it. UAE, Iraq, everybody, they're bombing back and forth, and they're not hitting military targets, they're hitting strategic economical targets, oil fields, natural gas facilities. And now Donald Trump has given us this 48-hour cutoff, which ends tonight. He said if you don't open up the Strait of Hormuz, which 30% of our Earth's resources come through the Strait of Hormuz, 30%, 1 in 3. Think about that for a minute. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. He said that in the next 48 hours, if they don't open up the Strait of Hormuz, and they're not going to open it up, they've already said they're not going to, then he's going to bomb their electrical facilities, their power plants, starting with the biggest one first. This is a crisis, an economical crisis on the citizens of the world. And what did they reply with? You do that, we're going to blow up your water facilities. It's back and forth. It's an economical crisis that will send us into a famine, a worldwide famine, and it has been pre-planned and designed for one purpose. One purpose only. These people right now, they are working together in order to drive us into a one world government. This is the Great Reset, which was always just a conspiracy until we see it coming to pass. It's the Great Reset. Open your eyes, folks. This is biblical. Biblical. The only thing we can do right now is trust God, bro. That's it. We fall on our faces in accordance with 2 Chronicles 7:14. We fall on our faces and we plead with God to have mercy on us and save our land. That is our only hope right now. This is not a fear-mongering video. If you do not know Jesus Christ as your personal Savior, now is the time. Today is the day of salvation because we don't have much time on this earth left. Wake up and open your eyes, folks. We're destroying our Earth's resources, things that we need for farming, things that we need for food and vegetation. Pay attention to what's going on. This is a warning to the world. Please repost this video. I love y'all, man. May God save our world.
Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim Rakak Wadash. This your Akim Azil, back with another quick lesson. You can tell by the opening topic. It's about what? Famine. And this Edomite, Salaki. Salaki, yeah. And this Edomite was talking about what? Mentioning this man-made crisis that's going on, enacted by this war. It's going to bring about what? Famine, man. And then at the end of the video, he tried to go into what? Religion, saying that this is biblical, and said we need to pray to who we believe to be, the God of the Bible by the name of Cesare Borgia, fake white man Jesus, which we know that's a false name, it's an idol. But nonetheless, this true, man. And who been stating these events shall plague the earth again? No other than the prophets of Yahweh Shai, first and foremost. Our teachers, our elders, man, been saying this for decades, that these events shall happen. And then you got these people who are saying, what, oh man, you are promoting fear, a fear mongerer, conspiracy theorists, oh, that's back in the Bible times, man. This is a modern age, and those events that happen in the Bible is not relevant to today's society. These people want to see that the Bible is a living entity, and it speaks about things that happened in the past, present, and future, man. And these things that the Lord said in the Bible shall come to pass, man. And what is one thing that the prophets have been saying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai is what? Famine shall plague this land again. I'm gonna jump in the book of Jeremiah 14, and the subtitle at the top reads, Drought and a Prayer for Mercy. Drought and a Prayer for Mercy. Let's go into the book of Jeremiah 14 and 13. It says false prophets. It says, then said I, Yahweh, Lord Yahweh, behold, the prophets say unto them, ye shall not see a sword, neither shall ye have famine, but I will give you assured peace in this place. So these people right here believe in this false facade of these people. One, their commander-in-chief promoting himself as president of peace, and that's a false perception, man. Let's read on. 14, it says, then the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua said unto me, the prophets prophesy lies in my name. I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. They prophesy unto you a false vision and divination, and a thing of naught, and the deceit of their heart. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Salakia, therefore, thus saith the Lord concerning the prophets that prophesied. Let's read it again. Jeremiah 14 and 15. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name, and I sent them not. Yet they say, sword and famine shall not be in this land, but sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed. So that's what's going to come to this land, man. First and foremost, our teachers, our elders, man, been prophesying what? The sword and the famine is going to come in this land, which is Babylon the Great. And just like this guy said, he said, man, they're orchestrating a global famine, man. So this is going to be an effect that's going to, this is going to be an event that's going to affect a lot of people in the world. That's why this place, Babylon the Great, is going to be destroyed, because they know who's orchestrating it. Because they got all these people, all these different countries around the world, see who is initiating this global tension, man. And it's coming from Babylon the Great, aka America. Also these fake-ish people, you know what I'm saying? And these people, that's why these certain countries in the UN, the EU, are not supporting Babylon the Great, aka America, man. And that's what the 10 horns shall hate the whore. All this are prophecies, man, that the Lord says shall come to pass, man. These events happened in the past, and they shall happen again, man. You know, the Lord said the Lord shall not change, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. You know, the Lord is not changing up. The Lord has his chosen nation. Within that nation, during this time, he has his chosen elect. And the Lord shall not change, man. You know. So one thing we do know, is just like this Edomite said, he said the only option we have, more or less, is to pray. And he said, pray for our world. Nah, man. Because we know, according to, let's go get this. So like it. So like, let's get this precept. This is the book of Second Esdras 6 and 9. This Edomite said, well, we should pray for our world, but we know who's running this world, man. Second Ezra, or Esdras, chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. Second Ezra. Put it like that. I'm saying it wrong, man. Second Ezra. Salakia. 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world. We know who Esau is. The self-proclaimed white man. That's who Esau is, man. The nation of Edom. The so-called white people. He said, pray for our world. Now, this is his world. You know, that's why he's able to do the things that he's doing. That's why he's able to what? Destroy this current eon, is because he's been given this time to rule, man. And we know he's the what? Son of perdition. Everything this devil touch, he destroyed, man. It's in his nature, man. He can't help it. You know, because that's how the Lord made him. The Lord made a vessel of honor and a vessel of dishonor. And these devils are a vessel of dishonor, man. You know, they are as death, man. Everything that they touch, they promote death, man. You know, that's why when they came over here to the so-called Americas, you know, only thing they promoted since they got here was death, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why now everything that everything is toxic. Everything has been polluted, has been diminished to the relationships of these people, man. To the food you eat, the air you breathe. Everything has been tainted, man. You know, the what? Through the maintenance, to say the least, of Esau Edom, man. The rulership of this devil, man. And this Edomite was saying what? Pray for our world, man. This is not our world, man. This is the world of the wicked. That's why death is inevitable. You know what I'm saying? The destruction of this place is inevitable. If I'm saying it correct, you know, you can't escape. That's why you got all these wealthy millionaires, billionaires, or whatever you want to call it, trillionaires. They're investing in underground bunkers, man. But you everyday Joe Smoes, how you gonna escape when these nuclear missiles be unleashed, man? Because they know it's inevitable, man, that these things will happen, man. It's inevitable that nuclear missiles are going to touch Babylon the Great, aka America. That's why these other countries are going to realize the problem in the world, called it's going to affect. Right now, it's you know, with this current crisis, is going to affect it's currently affecting a lot of people, and it's due to what? The decisions, the conflicts that's being made by Babylon the Great, aka America, and these fake easy people. You know what I'm saying? So these countries are going to turn on Babylon, man. You know, they're going to turn on them because they realize who's causing the most conflict in the world, man. It's them. And it's prophesied that's what's going to happen to these devils, man. You know, those that was, what's the precept? I'm trying to think of it correctly, man. But basically those that was in Confederate with you, you know, they're going to pretty much be against you, man, roughly paraphrasing, man. You know, those that was, you know, at one with you, they're going to be at odds with you, man. You know, let's read this again. The book of 2nd Ezra 6-9, it says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows." So why the state of the world is the way it is? Because Esau is in rulership, and these events that's happening in the world are what? Examples of the end of this devil's dynasty, man. He's falling, man. So we're not praying. And also what the Lord said, what? He want to pray for what? His elect. He prayed that they will not be taken out of the world. The Lord said he's not going to pray for this world. Pray not for the world, but pray for, let's see if I can get that. Salakia. Salakia. Yeah, the book of John. (17:9). It says, I prayed. It's like it's the book of John 17:9. It says, I prayed for them. I prayed not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine, and all mine are thine, and thine are mine, and I am glorified in them. So like let's continue on. And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world, for I come to thee, Holy Father. Keep through thy own name those whom thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are. So what the Lord said, what? He's not praying for this world, man. He's praying for what? The elect, man. John 17:9, it says, I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me. You know what I mean? That's who the Lord is praying for, man. You know, the water Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. And the Lord, Lord willing, you know, speaking first and foremost, I am part of that number, man. All the brothers that know the true names of Yahweh Yahushua, that feel that we're doing the work in faith and truth and sincerity, man, Lord willing that we are, hope that we are part of that number, man, because we know this wicked society, this corrupt society is that is in, and we don't want to be numbered with these vagabonds, man, these damn despicable ass people, man. We don't want to be numbered with them because we know it's woe to this current society, man. You know, and the Lord is not praying for this world to continue on because what? The wicked is in rulership, man. You know, and if the wicked doesn't pass away, how can the righteous come in to play, or so like he come in and do righteous things, man. The two can't really coexist together, man. You know what I'm saying? One is going to prevail. Either it's going to be righteous or it's going to be wicked. Even though within the wicked society, the righteous still dwells, but who's going to be ruling? Ultimately, there's only going to be one rulership. It's going to be either the wicked's ruling or righteousness is going to be ruling, man. You know what I'm saying? Currently, who's ruling, man? The wicked, Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. That's why the earth, the world in general, is in the state that it's in. And I'm going to end it off there, man. Hope the body was edified. Till next time, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Wakak Wadash. Again, this is your Akim Majulazil, Lord willing. I'll be back with another lesson. Till next time, Shalom, Barakatham, and a Baba Ball. Shalom.